Hello, welcome back to the channel. This has caused a bit of a kerfuffle. I like that word. This has really done the rounds, monumentally actually. So what you can obviously see here is a Daily Mirror article, which is titled "Doctor Who star Jodie Whittaker has basically quit. She has allegedly quit the show. We don't know whether that is true or not as yet. Like it's completely unconfirmed at this point. But what is interesting is that obviously this has done the rounds, and no one has come out and denied it. In fact, the BBC have expressly avoided answering the question, which I think is perhaps the most interesting part of this. So this is Daily Mirror, or The Mirror, whatever. They did this article. We'll go through it, and then we'll look at Variety, the Mail Online, like all these other places that were discussing it as well. So they say exclusive, Doctor Who bosses are planning for the Time Lord's 14th regeneration after Jodie Whittaker decided she will leave after the next series, which airs in the UK in the autumn later this year. So basically, she's gone. That's it. She's gone, they say. Now, Jodie Whittaker is quitting at the end of the next Doctor Who series, when she will regenerate into the 14th Time Lord. The 38-year-old has told bosses she intends to stick to the traditional rule of leaving after 3 stints in the TARDIS, like the majority of her predecessors. One insider said, "It's all very hush-hush, but it's known on set that Jodie is leaving and they are gearing up for a regeneration. Her departure is top secret, but at some point over the coming months, the arrival of the 14th Doctor will need to be filmed. It's very exciting." Insiders claim Whittaker is keen to take on other roles, and the source said she will follow co-stars Bradley Walsh and Tosin Cole out of the door later this year, but showrunner Chris Chibnall is to remain. Or Chimballs. Good old Chimballs. Now, filming on the current run of the BBC sci-fi show is due to finish this summer, and it will air in the autumn. Bosses have already announced that the series has been cut to 8 episodes because of COVID restrictions slowing down the production. Other Doctors to leave after 3 stints include William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, Peter Davison, Sylvester McCoy, Matt Smith, and Peter Capaldi. Now, that's interesting. So obviously this did the rounds massively. Like, everyone was like, oh my god, she's going. Because obviously people like to speculate on who is going to replace her. And then Variety did this article saying Jodie Whittaker could exit Doctor Who after next season. Report. And no one... The BBC's reply is very telling. Regardless whether you hate, Doctor Who or not, but the reply is very telling. So Jodie Whittaker could depart iconic BBC science fiction series Doctor Who, according to a report in UK tabloid Daily Mirror. The Mirror reports that the actor's departure is being kept under wraps, but is an open secret on set. Whittaker is the 13th actor and the first woman to play the beloved British character. And their response was, like, direct to Variety: "We won't be commenting on any speculation around Jodie's future on the show." I mean, I'd say that's pretty telling, wouldn't you? Yeah, no, definitely, no, we don't want to tell. We're not going to tell you. It's one of those things that, like, well, is no response better than a response? They could have just not commented, but they have commented, and they said that we're not going to be commenting, which kind of indicates that it's probably true. Which goes back some way to the other articles that the videos that I've done here on the channel, which says that she has been wanting to quit for a while. It seems to line up with that, especially the comments via the Mirror that she wants to do other roles. That was literally in the initial rumours, saying that she needs to get out of there to go off and do other things, because otherwise she's going to be hated and kind of typecast for this role. Now, Variety also reached out to Whittaker's reps for comment, but didn't get any response. Now they say a response by press time, but if they had a response now, they'd include it. And they haven't updated anything, so they don't have a response. And this was released yesterday, and now in the UK, I'm recording this at 4:15, and there's been no update. So close of play in the UK is, about 5 or 6, sometimes a bit later in London. Although a lot of this stuff is filmed in Wales, so maybe it's in Wales. I reckon they don't have a response, so it's done, I reckon. Now, a departure for Whittaker after 3 seasons wouldn't be hugely out of the ordinary. This has been the practice for most actors playing the Doctor in the show's recent seasons. The Mirror report also states that Whittaker's co-stars Bradley Walsh and Tosin Cole are set to leave the show, but that showrunner Chris Chimballs will remain. The BBC announced January 1st that actor and comedian John Bishop has joined the cast of Doctor Who, playing a character named Dan. The 13th season of Doctor Who began filming in November 2020. Bishop has already begun filming and will make his first appearance when the series starts on BBC One later this year. But then you pair that with some other bits and pieces, namely the fact that when you're looking at how it's done, it's not been very good at all. So this was like this big special. Doctor Who Revolution of the Daleks special sees viewership plummet. Now specials should be doing really, really well. Really, really, really well. Especially holiday specials. Because everyone's cooped up, no one's got anything to do, especially now, especially in the UK when we're all locked down even more. The latest Doctor Who holiday special, Revolution of the Daleks, saw its viewership massively plummet from previous holiday specials' Resolution. So Doctor Who News reports that the Revolution of the Daleks, which aired on January 1st, 2021, was only viewed by 4.69 million people in the overnight viewing audience. It captured 21.1% of total TV viewing audience, which is not particularly, you'd look at that and probably say, oh, that's not too bad. This viewership shouldn't come as much of a blah, blah, blah. There's not really, I want to see the drop. So this is a huge decline from the previous holiday special, Resolution, which aired on January 1st, 2019. Doctor Who News reported that the Resolution, it's 5.15 million. It's still a pretty big drop. Now Doctor Who News reported that it was viewed by 7.13 million and captured 26. So yeah, it's dropped a lot. What was that from? So 4.69 to 5.15. So it's not looking good for the show in general. Viewership and things like that is pretty much tanking. But I just find it a very interesting response. Yeah, we're not gonna comment on that. But then again, it's just done the rounds everywhere. So you've got the Mail Online. Quits Doctor Who. BBC refused to comment on speculation. Actress will leave at the end. But look, it's not a huge surprise for a number of reasons. One, it follows in tradition, but secondly is also the fact that it has been going downhill. Now, whether that's them asking her to leave or not is a different thing entirely. And there's multiple outlets that have contacted them. Digital Spy apparently contacted them as well. So who knows? But it doesn't look good, does it? Let's be honest. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Give this video a like and share. It really does help the channel out. Happy New Year, guys. Take care.